guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Scarlett here today, and if you are new, hit the subscribe button down below so you do not miss a future upload. And today's video is going to be throwing it back about 10, maybe 12 years to the original YouTube ways, and it's going to be a get to know me tag. I love doing these at least once a year at the beginning of the year to see how my answers change throughout the time period. And second off, I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers, so I thought with the new faces, you guys should get to know me. So without further ado, let's just get right into the tag. Okay, so usually the get to know me tag is like, it's like double the question list. I picked out 16 and I think they're kind of different every time I pick out the questions. So my first question that I chose was, what is your go-to hairstyle? So currently 2025, 2026, my current hairstyle has been, because of work, I usually wear 2 pigtail braids just because working with kids, it keeps the hair out of your face. Another way I like to do my hair is half up, half down. Or a claw clip in the back. But on the weekends, I'm really enjoying wearing high tail ponies. Not my usual style, but I noticed that it's helping my hair grow since I cut it. So if you guys have been on my channel, I used to have really long hair in 22. It was like down to like here on me. You can't even see that. So it's pretty long. It was closer to like the middle of my back. In 2024, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's just because of the new job position I got, where I'm currently working now, and that transition of like anxiety, everything new is scary. They say hair holds emotions and like feelings and everything. I cut my hair off stupidly, so I have been trying to grow it back out since 2024. I think it looks pretty decent in length. We're hoping to get it as long as it was a couple years ago, manifesting that my hair can be like it was in 2022 because I miss my long hair. Question 2, have you ever been to a concert or festivals? Yes, I have been to several concerts. The most recent was last year to Spencer Sutherland. I think he's gonna be the only artist I see multiple times because like every time he comes to New Mexico, me and Samantha are gonna be there, whether we be front row or not front row. He puts on a good show. This past time it was really so shocking because he knew us from our usernames. So love you, Spencer. And I've been to a couple of other concerts. I've been to Big Time Rush 10 years ago. In February, I went to see R5 for the only time during the Sometime Last Night tour. Who else have I gone to? I think that's pretty much it. BTR, R5, and then Spencer twice now on his own headlining tours. Oh, and Marty Stewart. I forgot about Marty Stewart. I never vlogged that. I should have totally vlogged that because I was during like the highlight of the pandemic, and how concerts were going on then was very strange. It should have been an experience to vlog, but of course, I didn't think then because I really wasn't on the YouTube grind quite yet. Number 3, if you could change one bad habit of yours, what would it be? Oh, definitely overthinking and stressing because I think about stuff that hasn't happened yet and I come up with all these scenarios that probably are out of the box and not going to happen. And then I have conversations with my head with people that I know I'm going to be like, I am such a anxiety filled person, but not at the same time I'm not. I just worry about the scenarios because I like to have control over my life, and when I can't control something, it freaks me out, which is a bad habit as well because trying to navigate it, especially working in early childhood education, you try and control the things, not about the kids, but the people you work with, and you just don't understand how people have a certain mindset working in the same field as you, whether it be because they're older and they've seen a lot more, or maybe just because you just don't understand, even if they're in the same like generation as you, their mindset. I don't know if that makes any sense, but number 4, what is your most memorable childhood memory? Oof. Wow. I will say a lot of my childhood I don't remember. I don't know if it's because of the trauma and stress I've gone through. I'm trying to think of one that wouldn't be from like a videotape. Ugh. I would probably say one that I know, and it's probably because of word of mouth. My parents have talked about this, and family members, was the first time I went. I guess I should have said for concerts. I saw the Wiggles when I was little, so this is connecting to that memory. I threw up right before we went into the venue all over my dress, so my father had to clean me up in his truck with napkins and stuff because it was like an anxiety time. See, I've had anxiety since I was basically like 3 years old, so that's pretty memorable. Other things I can't think right now. It's like I'm having a brain fart. I'm sure there's other things. When you're trying to ask a question, you can't think of them on the spot. Next question, number 5. What is your go-to coffee order? Well, it used to be chai. That's a story in itself of something that happened at work around Christmas when the PTA catered coffee to us. So I'm no longer a chai girly right now. I would say like coffee order or like go-to drink order, I would say more so is basically any like of the lemonades from Dutch or I'm actually kind of like low-key leaning towards matcha because of Sissy. So matcha's pretty good. I didn't like it like when it first like was popular, like probably about 10 years ago. Um, and pretty much like cold brew. Those are like my go-tos. But if you've been on my channel, you know I'm a chai girly at heart. But like right now, I am like not nowhere near chai. Number 6, what was your dream job as a kid? Honestly, it was definitely where I am at today as being a teacher. But on the backside, if I could have, I would have really liked to go into journalism or even be an author, a published author, whether it be for children's books or like nonfiction adult young adult novels. If you guys don't know, I do, and I used to. I've stopped because I haven't had time to like really write, or I haven't found like a certain idea to write. I wrote several fan fictions, what if stories involving Andy Gibb, and one of them in 2024 won an Ambi Award on Wattpad. um I probably could take those books, take him out of it, turn them into actual like young adult not fan fiction, like nonfiction based on the 70s novels, if I really wanted to sit down and do the time, get them together and send them to a publisher. Because I really think the storyline in all of them, each of them, because I have like one that was time travel, so that one's really fun. That one I did a trilogy to last year. And then I did one that was purely 70s teen fiction, which was bringing in the Bay City Rollers. She knew Karen Carpenter, yada, yada, yada. That one was really fun. That was a 2-book series. And then I did another one in the fall of 2023 where I wrote basically starting from when Andy went to rehab and tried to like rewrite his history there. I'm very much a person of what if, and I get so sad knowing that like all these things that could have and should have. So anyway, so what would my dream job have been as a kid? Definitely an author. I probably over explained that answer. Number 7, how many siblings do you have? I have one sister. Her name is Samantha. She is also a teacher. She's also on YouTube. We have a shared sister channel, Letty and Sam. Definitely check it out. We are almost at 1,300, I think, subscribers. We started the channel back up in 2022. Slowly gaining fans, which is crazy. So thank you to everybody that watches us on all the platforms. Next question. Do you prefer the city or the country? I'm definitely more, I want to say country girl, but in the how do I say it? I would rather be like city, country, like close enough to a big city to get all my essentials and not be like in the dead middle of nowhere where I have to go like an hour, 2 hours to the nearest grocery store, or like have like a route number like 3 for a box that people deliver to, and they mess up our like orders and stuff if you ordered online, if that makes sense. So I guess maybe also I'd like to say I'd live in a mountain community. So I would really like to live in Colorado Springs. Very much so. Next question. Where did you grow up? I grew up and I still live in the state of New Mexico. I don't feel like there's a lot of like popular influencers from New Mexico. That was one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel back in 2016 when I was 14 years old. But I was poor. I mean, we were poor. So like a lot of my content like could not be like flashy as everybody was in 2016. So like I could not compete or even get any views. So coming back as an adult in 2021, posting content and seeing that I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers, which I know some people be like, oh, it's not very many. Well, to me it is, because it just shows that a little small town, quote unquote small town New Mexico person, there are people out there in Germany, in Sweden, in Australia, and halfway across the country, in like New York and East Coast area, decide to click on my YouTube shorts to watch me silly lip sync and everything else. Next question. What social media platform do you use the most? Definitely YouTube, and definitely probably Facebook. I rarely use my Instagram except Instagram stories. I rarely use Snapchat except for streaks. I don't go on Twitter very much except for like Andy ABBA stuff, and like I really don't really use it. So Facebook and YouTube. And I guess TikTok, but I don't even post on TikTok. I do have a TikTok. I think it's linked in my description. I really only post like transfer my YouTube shorts to there. So next question. What is one thing you wish people knew about you? Ooh, I don't like to live in my high school years, but one thing that I don't think I've really talked about, or I maybe have said in a video previously, but to my new followers, something that you would not know about me is that I graduated in my junior year of high school, which I think is really crazy to think that that was almost 7 years ago. I graduated at 17. I was one of the youngest or the youngest in my bracket. There was like 3 or 4 other juniors that also graduated a year early with me, which was crazy to me. And I was like I think it was like number 4 or 5 in my class rank. As graduating as a junior, as a senior, like that's crazy because there was like 70 or 80 of us. So I was in the top like 5% of the class, which is crazy to me. So that's something that nobody really knows about me. Next question. What was the last time you embarrassed yourself? Oh, probably before filming this video. I embarrassed myself. I get very, very easily secondhand embarrassed when I'm with other people. Like, Sissy can confirm this. This happened on Friday. There was something that happened at work on Friday that I got secondhand embarrassment, and I was like looking at her for help, but she couldn't help me. Next question. What are your life goals? Well, at this point, I just hope that my life is happy and healthy. I'm taking one day at a time, just trying to figure out this life of mine. I'm almost going to be 24, so still living at home. I know a lot of people are in the same boat, whether you be 24 or even in your 30s, because of everything in the world going on right now. I just hope one day we all find our footing and fitting into where our hearts truly belong. Next question. What is your morning routine? For the weekends, I don't get up till after 8 because Monday through Thursday, I have a 4:20 alarm. I am exhausted. I still have to get up at 4:20 because of the morning class me and Samantha teach together Monday through Thursday, and then I go to my own classroom Monday through Thursday from like for most of the day. And then, like I said, on Tuesdays and Thursdays during Vlogmas, I'm on half days. So that is another crazy thing right now because it doesn't look like we're going to get any more enrollment. So like our class is just like staying like half days on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is kind of sucky because I feel like the kids that could be enrolling are going to miss out on so much potential. Right now we're in like the midst of the alphabet. We're teaching them scissor skills, like all the important stuff, like practicing so that when they get to pre-K that preps them for actual kindergarten next school year, they're just gonna be thrown into a 4-year-old class and not have that experience that our school does, if that makes sense. But with my morning routine, yeah, I'm tired at 4:20 alarm, and then I literally don't get home till like 3:30, 4:30 on Wednesdays and Fridays. So your girlie's tired. I really should do a teacher routine. If I could, maybe I'll do that this year during spring break. I'm gonna see if me and Sissy can do our like morning routines for like work, even though like you guys know like they're filmed like when you're not actually in school. Next question. Well, how would you describe your fashion sense? It's very much all over the place. I had to rediscover myself with my fashion because of my new teaching position. Like I told you guys, they banned graphic tees Monday through Thursday at our work. So like for me, finding like plain sweatshirts, plain shirts, because I've always been like a cartoon shirt Snoopy girly, and they really rewrote the whole handbook this past school year when I started in this different teaching position. So like, and black jeans, which I get the jeans part because like one day during Vlogmas when they were letting us wear blue jeans for whatever reason, I looked at myself in the mirror, I'm like, this does not look professional at all. So I get the black jeans part, but like on the weekends, I love wearing my sweatshirts that I can't wear during the week. Like this one is literally so fuzzy. The kids would absolutely love it, but can I wear it to work? Probably only on Friday because that's the only day we're allowed to wear like graphics and like fun stuff. And the last question, what are your favorite books at the moment? I'm gonna be honest, I have not had a chance or had the energy to read a book in quite a long time. I never even finished Centennial, the book that I got last Christmas. My mom and dad got me Mama Cass's daughter's biography on her mom. I haven't even picked it up to read it. I literally, this energy from being a teacher, like I want to do more things. Maybe that will be my goal for 2026 to be more self-care, but like with the schedule and the 4:20 alarm, like I am a tired teacher girly. But that is the questions for the Get to Know Me tag. If you made it this far in this video, thank you guys so much for watching the Get to Know Me tag. If you guys want to see more tag videos or videos styled like this, give this a big thumbs up. I try and do a lot of like sit down videos, especially at the beginning of the year, so we shall see what comes about. But I'll catch you guys in one of my next videos or YouTube shorts soon. Love you, bye!